There once was a man with 2 sons. One day, the younger son said to his father,
"Father, give me my share of the inheritance."
His father was very surprised by his request. But despite this, with all love, his father gathered all the money he had worked hard for and gave the younger son his share of the inheritance. A few days later, the younger son collected his things and travelled to a distant country. There he spent his money and lost everything he had. Soon, a severe famine broke out, and he became in need. So he approached one of the people of the country to ask for a job so that he could buy food for himself. This man sent him to his field to tend the pigs, but the younger son was so hungry that he was willing to eat anything, to the extent that he was willing to eat the pods the pigs were eating. But no one would even give him this. Just then, the younger son began to realize his mistake. He regretted leaving his father's house. So he came to himself and said,
How many people work at my father's home and have food to spare, yet I fade away with hunger. I will go now to my father and say to him, My father, I have sinned against God and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Consider me today as one who works in your home.
And when he was still at a distance away, he was surprised to see his father standing and waiting for him. So it was when his father saw him from afar that he ran towards his son and hugged him. But the younger son said to his father,
My father, I have sinned against God and before you. I am not worthy to be your son.
And with a loving heart his father took him in his arms and went back to their home with joy. The father said to the servants,
Bring the finest clothes for my son to wear. Also give him a ring for his finger and boots for his feet, and make a feast with fatted calf, so that we may eat and rejoice. For my son was dead, and now he is alive. He was lost, and now he is found.
The eldest son was still in the field, so when he came near the house, he heard the sound of celebration and joy. So he asked one of the servants,
What is all this noise?
He said,
Your younger brother has come home, and your father was so happy that he returned safely, he prepared the fatted calf.
The oldest son was angry and refused to enter, so his father came out to him. The oldest son said to his father,
I have served you all these years and obeyed all your words, and not once did you even give me a sheep to be merry with my friends. But when your son, who lost all your money, returned, you have slaughtered the fatted calf for him.
You are always with me, and all I have is yours. But we should rejoice because your brother was dead, but now is alive. He was lost, and now is found.
We too can make mistakes and fall into sin, taking us away from God. But as soon as we come back, we find God waiting for us, welcoming and embracing us. Then all the heavens will rejoice at our return.